friends, it's Shark here. Welcome to another beer tasting video. Obviously, I got my beer here, and this is the beer I brewed on my first kit. Not my first kit, my new kit. The Anvil Foundry 6.5 gallon system. So here it is. So yeah, I'm kind of excited to do this because obviously it's my new kit. I'm kind of moving to it now. Obviously I just poured it, so the head retention is pretty good. It's like a one finger head on it. Decent carbonation on it. The color I think is spot on. It got that golden kind of Sierra Nevada pale ale look. I did use Magnum for the bittering and the Cascade for the flavor aroma hop on that. So I did use a different malt here, and I kind of read up on it again. I went, oh, so I am gonna see if I can pull that out on that. Kind of warm day, so I'm kind of. So the head's slowly dissipating, so. Anyways, let's get into this. I'm not really pulling anything off the. It's not like, oh, that's not. And I think this was 30-40 IBUs, so it's kind of mid-range. Not really. But anyways, cheers, everybody. Okay, yeah, now I'm kind of getting that piney, earthy taste to it from the hops, and it's real subtle. It's real mild. It's not hitting you in the face, so it's a good. I'm gonna say it's a good sessionable beer. I mean, it's 5.7, a little higher than I anticipated, but that's okay. Nothing wrong with it. Still within the BJCP. Guidelines. So, but yeah, so it's still not really picking anything from the nose. My nose is, I'm not a great noser, but let's say I'm getting the hops and all that. Also, I'm getting a little bit of sweetness to it, and because I had this before, so I was kind of I read up on the malt, and that malt is kind of giving that sweetness is a Munich malt. And to be honest, I don't know why. I think I substituted to it, but so because I had the Turo, the Munich, and I had 60 level ball, and I have Carapils, I believe, in this. I'm not sure about the Carapils, but yeah, the Munich. So basically, that Munich, it gives you a sweetness because it's kind of, you use it for like the Marzens or any kind of, well, I mean, it's not really meant for a pale ale. So I was kind of like, so I mean, it's a little bit different. I mean, the sweetness is not like in your face, but it's there. Again, it's not really poo on the beer, but it's just like, okay. So I kind of don't, it made me take a tad bit away from the bitterness part because of the sweetness, but it's just real subtle. But yeah, so being the first time I used my Anvil, I think this is a success. So there was a couple things obviously when I'm brew day, but that shouldn't really affect the beers. But now I kind of know how that works. So my next beer is gonna be more of a summer beer, so it's gonna be really lighter than this. But yeah, this is gonna be this is a good one. I might try to bottle some of this up and give it to some of my friends to help me drink this, because obviously it's a bigger batch now. It was before my smaller batches was I can power through those in a couple weeks. Now this is probably going to take me 3 to 4 weeks to get through these kind of thing. So I'll get my dad. Let's get my dad drunk. Here, Dad. Here, keep drinking. Keep drinking. He'll take one of these versus one like that. This is more his style now. So, and literally, yeah, he would drink one of those in content. So it's kind of funny. But yeah, I want to say this is I don't really have the rating here, but I'm gonna say it's a very good beer. So I mean, it probably been a great beer. That little sweetness kind of took away. So I was just say it's a very good beer, kind of thing. So, but yeah, I'm kind of enjoying this. Kind of like Sierra Nevada, but not as. It's a little bit. I want to say it's a Sierra Nevada light kind of. I mean, everything that's, as you know, everything this it's there like Sierra Nevada, but not as potent. I'll say, not in your face. It's just a good sessionable pale ale. So yeah, I'll just remove that Munich malt and brew it again. I do have another. There's another malt I can substitute to it. I don't know if I'm gonna do that or not. I might just take it out, kind of see. Then just make a note. Say, hey, I'm taking this out. If I don't like, if it was, I mean, if I need to put that Munich back in, I might put something else where it is not as sweet, but gives me the color, kind of, the flavor and all that kind of stuff. So I got something to kind of. So this is gonna be one of those recipes I play with. Usually I play with the pale ales anyway. I usually use my what I call leftover hops, but hops I haven't used, and I just think, okay, that's a bittering hop. Okay, I'll put it in the bittering stage. This is more of a both. Okay, I'll put it as the flavor hop in the middle of the boil. Then if it's a more of an aroma, I'll put it towards the end, kind of thing, or dry hop with it. One of those. So that's usually I play with that, and sometimes it's like interesting some of the combination, like I would never put that together. Sometimes it works, sometimes like, but this is it was just a straight. I use Magnum just to kind of give them the bitterness, and I probably just need a little bit more of that. And Cascades, I'll probably put the IBUs up a little bit more. So, but anyways, cheers, guys. Get one more sip out of this. Oh, I got a little more than that, but yeah, no, that's a very good beer. Yeah, I'm happy. As I said, I think I'm glad I bought that Anvil now. I was kind of hesitant on it, but I think so the next couple beers I'm going to be kind of seeing how those come out, and if anything gets better than when I do my competition next year, I think I'll be golden on that. So anyways, until next time, drink up before you're attacked.